What up? What's going on, peeps? It's about to be the new year, and you might want to listen to this episode all the way through. So here's a big question. How can people like us, people who struggle with health or weight loss, people who maybe have some self-esteem or self-confidence challenges, or people who just want to improve their lives but can't quite put their finger on where to start or what they need to do next? How do we make changes in a way that improves our situation but doesn't seem impossible or overwhelming to do so we can start to live better lives? That's the big question, and on this podcast, we're going to dig into some answers. My name is Rialand Jones, aka The Fat Assassin, and this is the Healthy Mind, Healthy Body, Better Life podcast. What up, everybody? It's your boy. Just left the gym, did a full body workout today, and it popped in my head this little thing. It's almost New Year's, so everybody on earth pretty much knows what that means. It means that gym memberships are about to skyrocket. The gym is about to be packed. People gonna have New Year's resolutions to get healthy, lose weight, etc., etc. This is not new. It's a yearly, annual thing for as long as I can remember. But I'm gonna give you a little hint how you can actually make it work and stick to it throughout the whole year, if that's what your goal is. Because kind of like, what's the best diet? The one you'll stick to. What's the best workout? The one you'll stick to. Right? Period. Doesn't matter any other stuff. But let me tell you what not to do. This is from experience, from my own self personally. This is from working with people like for the last 12, 13 years. Look, if you say, all right, my New Year's resolution is to work out 6 days a week, statistically, you will fail. I don't want to be the one to be like, I'm a positive dude, I want to always look at the bright side, kind of skew towards the positive. But the numbers don't lie. If you try to go from not doing anything or doing very little to working out 5-6 times a week, you're not going to make it. You're setting yourself up for failure. Why would you do that? And then hopefully you won't blame it on the diet or blame it on the workout. Like, don't do that. If you haven't been doing anything at all, like me, I haven't been doing anything the last few months in the gym. But if you haven't been doing anything for the past few months, but you want to, 5 or 6 days a week, goal's too lofty. You need an ambitious goal, but one that's not just crazy, because you got to take into account your schedule. And if you say you're going to do 5 or 6 days, and then you miss a day and you feel guilty, I missed a day. Or what if you miss 2 days? And you're like, I missed 2 days, and it rolls to 3 or whatever. And then you have all like this guilt or anxiety because you set this goal for yourself 2 weeks in, you already messing it up or you already slipping, whatever. Like, don't do that. If you've been doing nothing and your goal is to get healthier, your goal is to lose weight, and you want it to be long term, just make your goal 3 times a week. Like, it's not, that's pretty easy. If it helps some people it helps to have actual days that you go. I'm going to go Monday, Thursday, Saturday. And you just hard lock those days in your calendar and tell people don't bother you, because from this time to this time on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, I'm going to the gym, or I'm going to work out at the house, or I'm going for a walk. I know it's winter time right now, but depending on where you live, it might still be warm. You're in Virginia, you're probably not walking. It's cold, right? But depending on where you are, maybe you got a stationary bike or something, in the house. It doesn't take a lot to just get moving and get some exercise in. Like, I just got an old stationary bike from my godmother yesterday. It's from like 1972, but it still works. It's just a stationary bike. So in the mornings when I want to do a little bit of cardio or something, I can just jump on the bike 10-15 minutes to start my day. Bada boom, done. You can find cheap equipment like at Goodwill. It's old, but if it still works, who cares if it's old? But yeah, just make your goal something that you can actually attain. Maybe you say 3 to 4 days a week and give yourself a little bit of flexibility. If you have some extra time, you want to go exercise, you got a bonus day. But don't make it so crazy that you're setting yourself up for failure. I feel like we do that a lot. So when the new year comes around, make your workout goals something realistic for yourself so you can actually keep doing it. Don't get too crazy. Here's the other thing too. Don't go in the gym and like try to go all ham, okay? Don't try to go hard. Even if you've worked out before, or you consider yourself to be intermediate or advanced in the gym, but you've been off for 4, 5, 6 months, 8 months, a whole year, or if you never worked out ever, don't go in the gym and try to lift the whole gym on your first week, right? You are going to set yourself up to fail, and I do not want to see that happen for you, okay? I'm gonna start clapping, right? But like, don't do that. Don't go in the gym. Look, if you going in the gym, especially if you haven't worked out, if you going in the gym and you working out, you in the gym for 90 minutes, you're in the gym too long. Like if you're actually working out, me sometimes I'm in the gym for 90 minutes. I'm only working out for 45 of those minutes. I'm running my mouth the other 45 minutes with other people in the gym. But if you go and you're like, oh, I'm doing, 15 minutes of warm up, and then I'm working out for an hour lifting weights, and I do like 20 minutes of cardio, you in the gym too long. You don't need to be in the gym that long. If you're just getting back into the groove, even if you're not getting back into the groove, right? 30, 45 minutes, you should be able to call it a day, depending on what your goals are, all right? Now, if you're trying to do something else a little more specific that takes a little bit more time, you might push that to an hour 10, depending on what's going on. But generally speaking, it's a general blanket statement. You can do what you need to do in 30 to 45 minutes. Done. Right? Don't let people bother you in the gym. Just 30 to 45 minutes. Don't try to lift the whole gym and go super, all this extra stuff. Stay in your pocket, right? Stay in your lane. Do the stuff to stimulate your body, get your muscles going, blood pumping, get a little pump, and then get out. All right? Because you want to be able to keep going. You want to stick with your goal. If you go in there and try to go too hard, too fast, you're going to get super sore, and you're not going to want to go the next day or 2 days later. You already missed 4 days because you're too sore to work out, right? Don't do that, all right? Just take my advice. Listen to what I'm telling you. I've seen it too many times, right? Statistically, everybody who makes their New Year's resolution to lose weight or get healthy, 3 weeks in, you're done. So if you can make it past 3 weeks, you can make it into February, through February into March, you're probably good to go. But if you don't make it to February, statistically, you're done, right? And I don't want to see that for anybody, because it's already difficult enough. You already got, so much other stuff going on with life. Like, we need those wins. We need those small little victories to help keep us going and moving forward. So this New Year's, take my advice. Number 1, make your goal something realistic so you don't set yourself up to feel guilty. 3-4 days a week, really all you need to lose weight and to start improving your health markers. Period. 3 to 4 days a week. Number 2, don't go ham super hard when you first start going back to the gym, okay? Give your body time to adjust, moving forward. Start small and work your way up. Now, you might be able to work your way up, somewhat quickly, depending on if you're familiar with the gym, if you've only been out, a month or 2 or something like that. But get in there gradually. Just don't go back hard. Anybody, trust me, my personal trainer friends, myself, anybody that competes, if they've been out of the gym for whatever, they got sick or life took over, had a baby, whatever, when they come back, they do not come back the same way that they left. You might have been at a peak when you left. They don't come back trying to do the same thing because they already know what's going to happen. So take it from them. Take it from the seasoned professionals. Gradual. We want a gradual increase. All right, that's number 2. Number 3, don't get down on yourself if you miss a day. All right, crap happens, life happens. As long as you're not making excuses to not work out and not keep with your goal, you're good to go. All right, don't let yourself feel guilty and all that stuff. All right, just knock it out the next week. Okay, so there you go. My 3 tips to keep your your New Year's resolution, your 2018 goal, all the way through. Bada bing, bada boom, that's it. Now I'm about to be at my house. It's time to eat food, because food is fuel. Don't ever forget that. Starvation is not the way to go. And that's it. I'm your boy, Rialand Jones, a.k.a. the Fat Assassin. Look, you can follow me on all social media platforms. Everything's at Rialand Jones. RialandJones.com. And that's about it. So I will catch you guys on the next episode. You got any questions, you can always shoot me an email. It's Rialand@RialandJones.com. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. And that's it. All right. I'll check you guys on the next episode. And we out. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Rialand Jones. Snapchat, handle Rialand Jones. Also on Facebook at facebook.com/Rialand Jones. You can also catch me on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Rialand Jones.